November 26th. Welcome to Adam's Birthday Book, where each and every day we look into the mysteries of birthdays and their significance on your life path. Today's birthday is November 26th. If you were born on this day, happy birthday. Alright, let's get started. November 26th. The day of distinctive manner. Those born on November 26th display a peculiarly distinctive manner when doing. Most things are hardly cut from a standard mold. Those born on TH8's day stand apart from their fellow human beings. Their ideas tend toward the philosophical and expansive, but at the same time manifest a markedly pragmatic, down-to-earth streak. Highly focused on accomplishment and achievement, November 26 people nonetheless view their own creative work or personal development as being more important than all the honors and rewards the world has to offer. Some born on this day even come to see living itself as a creative endeavor, and thus deeply value the wealth of everyday experience. Yet at the same time their minds soar with the most fanciful and romantic of ideas. Since it is impossible for November 26 people to give up either the practical or the imaginative sides of their personality, they must attempt a synthesis of the two. This seeming contradiction can occupy a great part of their energy for many years, but if they can find a way to reconcile these sides, there is no end to the accomplishments they are capable of achieving. Usually the key to this synthesis is life experience, but until this synthesis occurs, those born on this day may find themselves swinging back and forth every few years from basically logical, pragmatic endeavors to more fanciful ones. A measure of success may be achieved on either side of the spectrum, but a vaguely dissatisfied feeling that part of their potential is being wasted will persist. For November 26 people, relationships with lovers can be problematical, primarily because their individualism and love of freedom often outweighs their need for a permanent mate. Many born on November 26 are alternately ardent and cool, unable or unwilling to make a lasting commitment. Usually they value friends of the same sex more highly than lovers, and are not only more faithful to these friends but also capable of greater intimacy with them as well. Ultimately, however, they themselves are usually the ones who do the rejecting in relationships, sometimes out of a kind of first strike mentality where they sense rejection coming and act on impulse. Thus they can be dangerous people with whom to be involved. Needless to say, November 26 people can be reticent about marriage or taking on the responsibilities of children. Those who choose to remain single may be unhappy from time to time going through life on their own, but feel that this is better than getting tied down in an unalterably permanent situation. This type of November 26 person likes to flaunt her individual ity, and finds it difficult when social mores become too oppressive. Yet at the same time, emotionally committed or not, most November 26 people move well in society, once they figure out what it is they really want to do and integrate the disparate elements of their personalities. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 26th of the month are ruled by the number 8, 2 plus 6 equals 8, and by the planet Saturn, which carries a strong feeling of responsibility and an accompanying tendency toward caution, limitation and fatalism. Yet for November 26 people, who also feel the effect of Jupiter, the planet of expansion and optimism that rules Sagittarius, an inevitable conflict arises between these contrasting influences. Consequently, those born on this day may be alternately hopeful and pessimistic. Often number 8 people build their lives and career slowly and carefully. Although they may be actually quite warm-hearted, the Saturnian influences of those ruled by the number 8 often cause them to exhibit a cold or detached exterior. Tarot. The 8th card of the major arcana is Strength or Courage, which depicts a graceful queen taming a furious lion. The queen symbolizes the female magician who can master rebellious energies and stands for moral as well as physical strength. This card's positive attributes include charisma and determination to succeed. The negative qualities include complacency and the misuse of power. Health. November 26 people are usually very energetic, physically and or mentally. The more mental types may have to get to work on their bodies, which they tend to forget and neglect. The more physical types usually overdo it in the athletic or sexual arena and are often drawn to daring and dangerous exploits. The latter must be particularly careful about injuries to the lower back and legs. Psychologically, those born on this day must avoid isolating themselves too much, coming to feel that their peculiarities or exceptional qualities make them unfit for normal social life. They should make an effort to keep their culinary life interesting and varied. as they tend to get bored with standard fare and fall into poor eating habits. Advice: make an effort to get along with others. You may be more normal than you think. Follow your heart. Don't be afraid of giving your love. Meditation. The RBYTHM of breathing is a constant accompaniment to life. Thank you for joining me today on the November 26th birthday, and please don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that little bell, and please tell me if today is your birthday in the comments below. Thank you, you wonderful people, and join me tomorrow on the next episode of Adam's Birthday Book for November 27th.